Well, David, certainly looks like Derek Jackson's been putting you guys through your paces today.
Today and days before as well, but it's been good work. It's been hard, but it's been very good. It's great to get back into the hard work.
It's obviously been day 3 now. It looks like you guys are kind of settling into your stride a wee bit.
You can see that all the boys are starting to get that wee bit of sharpness back as well. It's definitely showing. Wee small-sided games as well, and then the longer games, but it's definitely showing.
Of course, a bit of an advantage perhaps for you because you've actually been here before when the rest of the guys haven't.
I was here 2 years ago with Dundee, and obviously knew what I was coming into. It's a great facility. It's got everything you need, and the surface is great. It's a wee bit dry at times, but I think that's just down to the warm weather.
How does this pre-season compare to what you've had elsewhere?
It's been, I wouldn't say more enjoyable, but it's been, well, it has been. I'll say it's been more enjoyable, to be fair, than before. I mean, you feel as if we're getting worked hard, but we've been treated pretty fairly as well by the management team. But it has been tough. Obviously,
it looks like from what we can see in the first 3 days of training, it's going to be a real battle between you and Robbie for that jersey all season.
I hope so. I think that's probably the best thing to have in our squads, especially with 2 goalkeepers. I think it's important that we work well together as well, push each other. That's how we're going to improve each other as well.
In a way, is that kind of thing healthy? Because very often, once a goalkeeper gets a jersey at some teams, the other guy simply doesn't get a look in.
No, that's true. But I like to always work as hard as I can. So if I can do that and show what I can do, then hopefully I get a chance, and that comes over onto the pitch as well.
What did the gaffer say to you to persuade you to sign up?
It didn't really have to persuade me. I know how great a club this is. I was good friends with Rory Loy, and he had nothing but good words to say about the football club, about the manager. So for me, it was a straightforward decision for me.
How do you assess your time in Hungary so far?
It's been great. It's been very enjoyable, but very tough as well. It's been pretty good hard work.
Of course, we've got our first game coming up tomorrow. Perhaps a slight change from the old training ground.
Yeah, it'll be good to get into games. Get that wee bit of match sharpness, match fitness that desperately need. Especially, I've not played a game in quite a while, so it'll be good to get out there.
Not put off by the heat here at 2 p.m. in the afternoon?
No, it's one of the things I think you just deal with. It's a big change for Scotland, but it's something that you try to enjoy where you've got it.
Now, a lot of the Falkirk fans may or may not have had the chance to see you previously. I mean, every goalkeeper's different. Some guys like their centre halves to control the area, others would rather come off their line and control it themselves. Some keepers are very quiet, some keepers are very vocal. In your own words, how would you describe your style of play?
I like to think that I'm pretty sharp across the goal. I like to think I've got fast feet that kind of helps me out quite a bit. I'm not the tallest of goalkeepers, so I think that does help me. But at the same time, like you said, I think defenders defend their area and goalkeepers defend their area. I think it's up to both. It's not up to one or the other. If there's a ball there for a defender to deal with, they do their job. Same with a goalkeeper.
And just finally, any hopes for the season ahead, both on a collective and personal level?
Collective, it'd be great to get promoted. When the league straight out would be fantastic. Get the club back to where it belongs. Personally, I'd like to just get game time as much as I can.
Well, fingers crossed that'll start for tomorrow. David, thanks for your time.
Thank you very much.
Robbie, day 3 in Hungary, how are you finding it so far?
Yeah, it's been really good. It's been good to get over with all the boys and getting some proper training in all together all the time. So it's a good laugh, and we're working hard as well.
In a way, I wish the fans could see. I've been surprised that it's certainly not been a case of lying on a sun lounger enjoying the weather.
Definitely not. It's been tough. The coaches have put on some really good sessions. We're getting some good work in ahead of the season.
Jacko been working you guys hard?
Yeah, he's been good. He's been top class. He's put on some really good sessions, covering all sorts of bases. So it's good. Some good preparation.
Have you guys been doing anything differently in pre-season training that you may do in regular season?
It's just probably more fitness work, really. Probably the reps and the sets are a wee bit higher. But it's good, you've got to get that working so you lay the foundations for the rest of the season and get your fitness levels in, even for a goalie.
And that's the kind of thing, I suppose, ultimately the whole objective here this week is simply to boost everyone's fitness.
Yeah, that's it. It's a good chance to do it when everyone's on site 24 hours a day, so the management team can get as many sessions as they want in, really, and it's a lot of good work getting put in from the boys.
Well, it's undoubtedly difficult for you guys being away from family and friends and all the rest of it. Is it helpful to actually have everyone kind of locked down, so to speak?
It's really good. I think it's really beneficial to get everyone together, especially in pre-season, especially any new boys or boys that have not been sort of around the first team that much, the younger ones and stuff. It's great to get everybody sort of involved in everything and get everyone together. It creates a better team spirit. Obviously,
with you and David so far, it all seems very friendly. At what point does the goalkeepers union go to one side and the battle for the number 1 jersey begin?
Everyone knows like the goalkeepers union and stuff, but in terms of individually, we both know the script we both want to play. So that's it. That doesn't change from any other sort of goalkeeping group. Every team's the same. Get on great, but at the end of the day, you just want to play.
Obviously, the manager, pointed out at the end of last season you'd been biding your time, working hard. Obviously, you took the opportunity when Danny dropped out the team, and for that point, never looked back. So ultimately, his message seems to be that the jersey's yours to lose. It must be a nice feeling.
Well, I just take it every day as it comes, and sort of just work hard and get all my work in, and take each day and each game as it comes, and try my best to sort of maintain and maybe even improve that performance levels that I've set.
Having somebody like David Howe who's just joined the club in the last few weeks as a kind of established keeper like yourself, is it healthy to have that competition rather than a kind of younger keeper who may not quite push you as hard?
It's good competition, but it doesn't matter who would come in. I'm that sort of person that I like to work hard and stuff anyway, so it doesn't really affect me. It doesn't really affect sort of the way I work. But it's always good to keep training sharp and everything, and it only benefits everybody else.
First taste of match action tomorrow. What's your thoughts ahead of that one?
Just looking forward to getting back into it, really. It's been a long summer and it's been a hard sort of week and a bit training as well, so it's good to get that sort of wee carrot at a game at the end, so you've got something to work towards, and I think everyone's looking forward to it.
Feeling sharp and feeling ready?
Yeah, we've laid some good foundations anyway. A lot of hard work and a lot of hard sessions that are in the tank already, so get this game done and then sort of keep building up towards the start of the League Cup.
That's the thing, does the start of the League Cup and the start of the season proper, does that start to kind of come over the horizon quite soon in your mind?
Yeah, it's good in a way that you get the sort of competitive games in straight away, so there's not many. There's only sort of maybe 2 and a bit pre-season games. We've had a lot of practice games in between ourselves as well, so it's quite good to get these sort of meaningful games in straight away, and it keeps your mind and gets everybody sharp straight away.
A good thing as well, the fact in the last 3 days, you've had Tony Gallagher, Liam Henderson both playing left back, of course replacing Luke Lee, but everyone seems to have bedded in, even with the players switching around constantly.
Well, that's good. That's credit to the sort of management team. They do a lot of work on the way we want to play and the sort of formations, and it doesn't really matter what individuals are playing. Everyone kind of seems to know their job, so that's credit to them, so that if anyone does come in, they can sort of just step into the formation and step into the style of play.
Is there anything that Derek's going to have you guys doing specifically in the next couple of days while you're still here?
I don't think in goalkeeping you sort of need to cover all aspects every day, so we'll just keep going the way we're going. We've been working well. I've got to know Jacko really well, and he sort of knows the way I want to work, and I know the way he likes to work, so we've got a good working relationship, and we bounce a lot of ideas off each other, and it creates a good environment. So I enjoy working with him, and we'll just keep going the way we've been going.
Fingers crossed we do. Robbie, as always, thanks for your time.
Thank you. Cheers.